I beat him up pretty good, obviously. So I put him out for a few days. The headlock was a little too tight, and here we are.
Had you wondered if you would join the three guys who were out? Was there any doubt in your mind at all yesterday?
I mean, you never know with all these protocols that are out there. It's kind of the world we live in right now, obviously. But looks like I'm good for now, and we'll just keep playing by ear.
What is it that separated you from the pack in terms of being safe?
That's a great question. These protocols are obviously in place for the right reasons. They do a great job the league does a great job of coming in, checking the video and the tracers and all that stuff. And really, I'm just following orders. If they tell me I'm good, then I'm good. So that's all I know, at least.
With these guys out, obviously you're a starter, but other guys have the opportunity to step up and showcase what they can do with elevated units. What's that opportunity like?
Yeah, I mean, obviously you don't want guys to go down in any situation, but I think the group we have, these young guys are all very smart. They pick up things pretty quickly. I've been in this offense long enough with George, with E long enough to where I feel pretty comfortable stepping in at any position. Obviously, when we're all healthy, we have our roles, but Mike's been out before. Adam hasn't been here the whole time. So, I'm comfortable stepping into all the roles, and like I said, these guys are smart enough to pick it up. So we'll just keep rolling with the punches and fill in.
Most teams obviously keep 3 or 4 tight ends. It's going to be very difficult for you guys to get to that number if they do. There are 5 right off the bat that strike you as these guys should be on an NFL roster. As a smart guy, do you think about that at all? Have you thought about that during the summer, wondering, okay, I had a good year. Am I safe? What's going to happen numbers-wise?
Yeah, I mean, that's the kind of the beauty of this league, and beauty's maybe a weird term to say to that, but there's so many talented guys that are coming in and out. I think that, I mean, everyone, if you continue to improve, throughout training camp, year to year, there'll be a place for you somewhere. And I think that's everyone's mentality. That's really the only mentality you can have, because it's not like someone's going to come in and change the numbers or anything like that. So you just got to keep the mentality of continuing to improve. And I think in this league, if you're talented and you keep doing that, then there'll be a role for you somewhere.
Is it even a thing anymore? Like if somebody's out or a protocol, is it even a thing anymore? Is it still a shock, or okay, move on?
I mean, I think a year and a half into it now, or whatever it is, it's a little bit more common, and it's a little easier to just kind of roll with the punches, like I've said. Still, you don't want guys going down, especially guys that are in your position room close to you, missing time. But I think at this point, it's common enough, and we'll just keep rolling with it.
With the pads going on tomorrow, how much are you looking forward to just kind of practice ramping up intensity?
Yeah, I mean, I love that. That's real football to me. This is kind of what I look forward to starting back in April. I'm not a big rah-rah guy, so I'm not into the whole day before pads, speeches, things like that. But I think it's a big opportunity for this team. We need to be more physical than we have the last 2 years, establish a really efficient running game. So I think this is a big day for us, a big week coming up right here, and like I said, finally real football, so we're excited.
Sorry to interrupt you, but going off of Barry's question in terms of making a roster spot, how can the pads benefit you in terms of establishing yourself in that respect?
Yeah, I mean, I try to be a pretty physical guy. I think a lot of guys on this roster do in this position group too. I think everyone needs to do that. Everyone, like I said, this whole team needs to do that. We need to establish, like I've said, an efficient running game, and I like to think that I can benefit this team in that regard. So I'll just try to continue doing that.
Durham, what's it like when the offensive lineman and then you got to line up next to a tackle? What's it like when a guy like Eichenberg is in here, and then also an improvement side, like dealing with different guys on the outside? What's the experience?
I think that's what this time of the year is kind of for, developing like a bit of a rapport with different guys, because you never know during the season who's going to step in where, who's going to go down, and what reshuffling we'll do. So I think that's a good thing to do this time of year. Then if you can develop a little bit of consistency with different guys, then it'll benefit in the long run.
Last question.
Just about observations, Durham, of Tua. Biggest difference you've seen from year 1 to year 2 is what?
Yeah, I mean, I think a lot of people are saying this, but it just seems like confidence. I mean, that's a big thing from year 1 to year 2 players. He understands the offense, yada, yada. He's got a great arm. Everyone says that. Everyone knows that. But I think confidence from year 1 to year 2, that's big. And if he continues to develop that and grow on that, then, the sky's the limit.